بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أبناء طلاب الصف الأول الثانوي، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. اليوم نكمل معاكم موديول 4B. Open your students book page 50. Okay. 4B cultural differences. Cultural differences يعني اختلافات ثقافية. Look here. Guess the answers to the questions below, then read and check your answers. Number 1. How do Saudis perfume their houses and clothes? A. They burn something. B. They light candles. Number 2. What's common way for people in Belgium to greet each other? They kiss 3 times on the cheek. They shake hands. Question number 3. What does pulling the skin down under your eye mean in Japan? A. Something is boring. B. Something is interesting. They do it differently. We know what feels normal and right to do in our culture. But other cultures have customs and gestures that are different and they may seem strange to us. So it's easy to misunderstand someone from a culture that is different from our own. Here are a few examples. While I was in Saudi Arabia on business trip, I was invited to a Saudi friend's house for lunch. It was the first time I had been to a Saudi house and I was impressed by a spectacular decoration. At lunchtime, my friend Ibrahim showed me into the dining room where I met his 4 sons. The boys were talking cheerfully about their day when a man came in the room silently carrying a beautiful cup with something burning in it. I was curious too. I was curious about it. I was about to ask Ibrahim to tell me more about it when a wonderful smell interrupted my thoughts. Ibrahim explained that it's a custom in Saudi Arabia to burn bakur, a kind of scented wood, to create a pleasant atmosphere. It is also polite to use bakur when you have guests. John Boston. I am from Wisconsin, and when we met someone for the first time, we usually shake hands. Well, I had a big surprise in Belgium. When I was introduced to my friend's brother, something occurred which made me feel uncomfortable. I said hi to him, extending my hand, and he came up to me and kissed me on the cheek. Not once, but 3 times, going from one cheek to the other. Of course, I wondered, and they started laughing at me. In Belgium, it's common to greet someone by kissing 3 times. Jake Madison. Number 3. Last year, I was invited to Japan by my friend Deaki. On the second day of my visit, Deaki asked me if I wanted to go to his house for dinner, and of course I said yes. It was really enjoyable, but halfway through the night, I got something in my eye, so I tried to remove it with my finger. Deaki's brother saw me and he got really upset. I couldn't understand why, though. I asked Dayaki why his brother was angry with me, and he told me that in Japan, when you pull the skin down under your eyes, it shows that you find something boring. Later in the evening, I apologized to Dayaki's brother and tried to clear up the misunderstanding, but I am not sure he believed me. Peter, Miami. Look again here. Question number 1. How do Saudis perfume their house and clothes? Choose A or B. Yes, they burn something. Number 2. What's a common way for people in Belgium to greet each other? A or B? Yes, they kiss 3 times on the cheek. Number 3. What does pulling the skin down under your eye mean in Japan? Yes, something is burning. Okay. Look here. These questions. C. Read again and answer the questions. Number 1. Why did they use Bakur in Ibrahim's house? Try to find the answers in your book, please, quickly. Yes, because it's a custom in Saudi Arabia to burn it to create pleasant atmosphere. It is also polite to use Bakur when you have guests. Number 2. How did John first react when he saw Bakur burning? What's his reaction? Yes, he was curious about it. Why did Jack extend his hands? Why extend? To say hi. How did Jack feel when the man kissed him? He felt uncomfortable. He wondered. Number 5. Why did Peter pull the skin down under his eye? Because he got something in his eye. Why did Peter do after the misunderstanding? He apologized to Diak's brother and tried to explain. Okay, look here again. Exercise D. Look at the highlighted words or phrases in the text and choose the correct answer, A or B. Silently. A or B. Choose. Yes, without speaking. Was about to. Yes, was really to. Occurred. Happened. Remove. Yes, take out. Clear up. Yes, explain. Here, vocabulary 2 on page 51. Verbs and plus prepositions. أفعال زائد حروف جر. Verbs plus prepositions. Look at the verb in the box and use some of them to complete the sentences. Look here first. Apologize to someone. يعتذر لشخص. For doing something. Look here. To someone. To someone. For doing something. Smile at someone. يبتسم لشخص. At. Talk to or talk with someone about something. Laugh at someone or something. يسخر من. Forget about someone or something. Invite someone to something. Invite someone to something. Wait for someone or wait for something. Introduce someone to someone else. When you want to introduce someone to someone else, this is Ahmed, this is Ali, and so on. Lie to someone about something. Lie to someone about something. Lie. Don't or don't tell the truth. Argue with someone about something. Argue to have a problem with. Look here. Try to complete the sentences from these verbs. Number one. Let's space Ali to our house for dinner next Saturday. Two. 2 hour. 2 hour. 2. Someone to. Yes, invite. Number two, you should space to ball for being rude to someone for to someone for to someone for apologize. It's not polite to space at people when they fall down. At people, at people, at people, at someone. Yes. Don't space about the appointment. It's at 8:30. Don't forget course. Number five, you can space for Dr. Saud in his surgery. He's on his way. You can for someone. Yes, you can wait. Sam didn't want to space his family. Sam didn't want to space to his family about where he was. Lie, lie. My sisters always with each other about the housework. Yes, argue. Okay, you can go book page 41 here. Number one, need apologized. Put the preposition, complete the sentences with the correct preposition. Need apologized to. Let me introduce you. Jane didn't go to her doctor's appointment. She completely forget about it. The boy smiled. Space teacher add. Bob and the car always argue with each other about small things. Sorry, okay? I was late, but I was waiting space the bus for edges. When Fred fell off his chair in the classroom, everyone started laughing at him. Philip lied to his parents about something important and now he is in trouble. Thanks and goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.